Hi, I'm Dr. Joe LeMaster, Local Health Officer for Johnson County, coming back to you today to talk again about COVID-19. As you probably are aware, or would be if you have been checking our COVID-19 dashboard, numbers on COVID-19 infections have risen significantly in the last few weeks. This is nearly as high as we were during the Delta wave last summer, and significantly higher than we were at this same time last year. So we're seeing a very high percent positivity on our test rates, over 20% right now. We think that this is probably a lot due to a lot of use of home test kits and underreporting on the part of people who have a positive test at home. At the minute, we think we're probably under recognizing the amount of infections that are out there. Whenever we see this kind of trend with these really high percent positivities, it gives us an indication that there's a lot more going on that we're not picking up on. So our recommendations now, we're starting to see an increase in these case numbers. We really strongly recommend you to follow the previous recommendations, which have been in place all along, to avoid large groups indoors without masks in any sort of circumstances. Put those masks back on before you go into an indoor group gathering. Begin to think more about who's in the high-risk categories, and of course for everybody, let's get up to date on our vaccines. The vaccines are widely available. You can get them at your primary care physician's office, at pharmacies. We've been providing them right the way along through the last part of the pandemic here at Johnson County. So get up to date, get your booster, avoid those kind of in-person, tightly packed or with a lot of people together that are not wearing masks, indoor gatherings, and begin to think more about hand washing and social distancing again. We are fortunate that we haven't seen an overwhelming hospitalization rate increase or an increase in the number of deaths. That's great. Let's keep it that way. Let's all do those things that we know to do. The virus is here. It has not gone away. Despite whatever you've heard about the pandemic being over, the virus certainly is here. People are still being hospitalized for it. It's important to do what you can to protect yourself, your family, and your neighbors.